prepared for the upcoming contest season. So without further ado, let us get started. Our first segment for today's meeting is all about how to conduct successful contest. Our presenter for this segment is a Toastmaster who is a member of Desert Pioneer and Dream Waivers Toastmasters Club in Kuwait. He has been the past Area 31 Director for the term 21-22. He works in the finance sector of an investment company, and his reason for joining Toastmaster is to learn and improve his leadership skills and support others in their development journey. So let us all welcome Toastmaster Mohammed Shiraz with the presentation titled Tips to Organize a Successful Contest. Tips to Organize a Successful Contest by Toastmaster Mohammed Shiraz.
Thank you very much, our lovely MC 𝗣𝗥𝗘𝗣𝗔𝗥. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Toastmaster 𝗣𝗥𝗘𝗣𝗔𝗡, 𝗣𝗥𝗘𝗥𝗙𝗣𝗔𝗔𝗡, 𝗣𝗥𝗘𝗥𝗡𝗣𝗥𝗍𝒑, and all distinguished Toastmasters and leaders, a warm good morning. Contest. When we say the word contest, people get panic. You know why? You know who will get panic? Contestants for sure, event chair for sure, role players, yes, and ordinary Toastmasters also. Do you know why? Because when you take a call from some senior Toastmasters or our Toastmaster Sarah calls, people get panic to pick the call because she will give some role or responsibility. Just kidding. She will not give a role, but she will make you or help you to make you a leader. Have you organized a contest before as an event chair, contest chair? I'm asking all of you. Moderator, can we run a poll to know that how many people have? Yes, thank you very much. Yes, I see that most of the people. Yes. I can see around 88 people, 88% have organized events as contest chair. Wonderful. Wow, thank you very much. I'll end the poll. Nearly 76% of our audience have organized properly an amazing events, contests, so that I think it will be easy for me. I'll share my screen to make it more. Okay. So regarding the tips, because you are an expert, I don't have to say much tips to you. But what do you expect from organizing contests? You all can put on your chats or you all can annotate also. What do we exactly expect from organizing contests? We know that by participating, we want to win, achieve, yes. But what about organizing? Fun in isolation room, 𝗣𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗡𝗅𝗍𝒄, yes. Any other comments? Are doing our best. Yes, we want to know how much is our capacity to increase our strength. If we know our capacity only, we know that how much we have to develop, how we can go and improve ourselves. Oh, many other messages. Let's see. To put your leadership skills to use, to manage by managing time, participation, and every bit of the event, to learn, excel, yes, and integrity, okay. Learn how to plan and execute, as times the emotional link. Well, I have seen a great times many times roles in 𝗣𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘𝗏. Wonderful to share experience. Okay, so what we expect from all this and what it gives from organizing contests, it's amazing. If we can organize same event in a small scale and not in good quality, like just as it is, do the contest and we can close it. In that way, we'll be getting one important thing. Either we can complete our DTM project, or we can complete our HPL with this, and we can just close it as it is. Or what we can do is do it in a top level, the best level what we can do, to see how much is our capacity, how much I can improve ourselves, and among the other members, what is our strengths and weaknesses. We can find out if we can do it in the best way. So how to do it in best way? It's okay, not required to have experience before to do the event, organize and contest in the best way. How can we do it? It gives us all in our speech rule book. If no one is experienced, don't worry. The speech contest rule book will walk you through it. It will guide you from beginning till the end how we can do our contest in a good quality way. So by doing this, one is we can achieve our DTM distinguished status, distinguished program, DTM distinguished Toastmaster status, and as well as a very good experience. You all agree with me, right? Yes. So speech contests should be planned carefully and conduct professionally, because if we don't organize properly, it may impact our contestants and our reputation as well as our district. As DTM Mona said that we have become the 8th district, top 8 in top 8. So we have to keep our repo as well, right? I'll brief the responsibilities of an event chair first, so that we know what is our objectives and what are our responsibilities as per the rule book. First is we have to make a budget. Most of us, we think that okay, budget, it's difficult. How can we make a budget? Sometimes people ignore. We don't need a budget. I'm an experienced Toastmaster. Why do I need to make a budget? I just collect the people and organize it and I'll do it. No, preparing a budget is very important, because at the end of the event, we should not be lost to us, and also we should not make profits, because this voluntary service and social service, and we should not make high profits as well. So it is important to make a budget. To make a budget, we don't need to be a finance guy. It's very easy. We need to find out how much income we are going to earn and how much expenses we are going to make. So we have to manage these two to make that there is no profits or losses in our event. So we know that district division contest will be getting an allowance from the allowance from TMI, and area contest also will be getting the similar. Club contest we may not get, we will not get any amount from TMI or district, but we can always go for other advertisements or sponsorships to manage our expenses. This is a sample budget which we have made. It shows that income and the expenses net, it has to be 0 or less, no profits or loss, which we can I'll share it with you in after the session, end of the session. So that's all about budget. Budget is making an important point. Next is the event chair's responsibility is to arrange for a place. It can be, if you are doing it online, it's so easy. We have Zoom platform. So make sure that when you are having the Zoom platform, if our audiences are more than 100, so accommodate accordingly. If you are going for a physical premise, please make sure that your premise is appropriate for the contest. So we can consult our senior Toastmasters, our district leaders for this, whether this the premise which we are selecting, is it suitable for us or not. Next is the date and time. Regarding date and time for district, division and area contest, already it is planned and circulated to all the district officers. And for the clubs, already we have decided the date and time according to our calendar, yearly calendar. We have decided already. So date and time also, it is a responsibility. This date and time, we should not inform at last moment to the contestants and the officials. It is important that at least 2 weeks before to inform the club contestants or the contestants in the district or division contestants to regarding the date and time. Not only the contest date, even the briefing dates and time. That is also most sometimes it happens that last moment we inform the contestants and they are not participating. They are not attending the briefing session. So briefing session is very important. We have to inform the date and time at of briefing also at that time itself. Preparing the agenda. This is also an important role of the event chair. We know that our area contest and division contest will be on Fridays. So Friday morning, if we have the event on the mornings, then we have to plan the timing accordingly. So prepare your agenda in advance. What are the events? If you want to put any educational events, any extra events to make your event more colorful, you can do that as well. It's not required to have your contest like plain or the contest, not like that. You can have more entertaining. We know that our DTech events, there are entertainment scoops and many other events happen. Similarly, our contests also, we can make it something special, not that ordinary contest like you finish all the speeches, then it's over, not like that. We can have something special, organize it in a grand level, so that after the event, we should feel, oh, we have done an amazing job. So that is also, we can plan it in advance. Certificates and awards. We do the certificates, not all, maybe few, end of the contest. Now certificates, plan it, prepare it, everything, keep it ready, so that just after the contest, or on the, if you are doing physical contest, on the physical day itself, we distribute the contests and awards. We know that in Corona, we could not do it in a proper job. After Corona, last year, most of us, they have distributed their awards, but it took time. So it is good that after winning, at the same time, if we get the award, or a couple of days after, it would be the contestants feel very, very much valuable for them. So these awards, we can prepare it in advance and give it to them during the contest, after the contest. Regarding the awards, we have to purchase from TMI, because TMI website, it's not working now. The TMI shop is not working currently. So we can have outside trophies, but putting the logo and or the word mark, we have to consult TMI, because without their permission we cannot put our logo or the trademark in our the trademark in our wordmark in our awards. Hope I'm clear with everyone. Thank you. Okay, now we'll go for the next important thing is speech content material, contest materials. There are many materials such as speech contest rule book, which is we can find it easily in TMI website. Speech contest profile, contestant profile, speech certificate, speaker certificate, eligibility and originality, speech contest time record sheets, judges guide and ballot, and judges certification of eligibility. There's a list of things, documents, which is very important for the contest. I know that when we appoint judges, chief judge, he will guide as well, but it is our responsibility as event chair to organize all this, prepare all this in advance, and whenever it is required, submit to the relevant persons. So all these documents are available in TMI website. And that's not all. There are many other responsibilities. One of the other key responsibility is arrange for a chief judge. That is also a responsibility of the event chair. We can ask guidance from all the other senior Toastmasters and district leaders regarding this. So chief judge, I'm not going to talk in detail about chief judge because there is a separate session how we have to select, and also the chief judge's responsibility is separately. A session will be there hereafter, inshallah. And so regarding supporting roles, all the supporting roles like timers, moderators, sergeant-at-arms, and test speakers, all these support roles has to be arranged by the event chair. We know that we all have the contest back to back, so sometimes we get 2 timers. It's very tough, right? Even though we have 2 timers, we always have to make sure that there has to be backups. I remember that in my contest, I 1 year back, I got arranged my chief judge 3 months before. I booked her and everything was okay. Suddenly, just before the contest, 2-3 weeks before the contest, the chief judge could not attend. There was some emergency situation happened. So I was so much upset because I prepared in advance, but it failed. It can happen to anyone, right? Emergencies you can't avoid. So always we have to keep backups. And this is my experience, Toastmaster. Always I'm following DTM Alan used to say that always have backups, because backups makes lots of difference and it helps you a lot. So all the rules, including yourself, if you are not able to participate, do the job, make sure that it goes for, there is another 1 person that if you can't do it, that person will come and do it. Likewise, you have to keep a backup always. Contestants, for the contestants, preparing the contestants, briefing the contestants, and see the eligibility of the contestants. All these are responsibilities of the event chair. Wow, in an important matter, we do our contest. Okay, before the contest, we do all the marketing, and the contest was done amazing. But what about after the contest? Sometimes we forget to appreciate it in appreciate it in social media. Like we do appreciate in the publicize in during the contest. After the contest, there is no proper publicity or no proper appreciation is happening. So it's very important that publicize or plan your how you are going to publicize, market your event before the event. This is also a plan. So during the event, how you're going to publicize. After the event, how you're going to publicize. This we have to plan it in a way that so it will be more recognized, the event what we did. What do you all think? All this is it difficult to do? I would like to ask some responses. You all can unmute and respond as well. One person, two persons, I can give some time. Yes, our district C director, you can unmute.
Yes, nothing is difficult if you plan it properly.
Yes, thank you very much. Anyone else? Yeah. Okay. So these I have detailed 11 main key roles, responsibilities of an event chair. I'm telling you, if we are trying to do it, even though whatever we plan, if you want to do it in a mega level, we need support of our colleagues, our team. We cannot do it alone at all. How we are going to do it as a team? We can divide our not responsibilities, our duties into subcommittees, subgroups. For example, I have discussed about the budget. Budget, you are not an expert person. You can find a team, that two or three persons team to make this a success. For PR matters, you are not an expert in PR. You can arrange for a team. Chief judge and the roles related to chief judge and briefing, all this you can give it to another person or a team. Likewise, we can divide our duties into subcommittees so that our event will be easy for us to manage it overall. How we are going to do it? We are going to divide our work into many groups. For example, as I said earlier, the budget part, the purchasing the trophies and purchasing the trophies and certificates, all this we can give it to the finance team. The PR and marketing team can do all the PR work before and after, what we have to, how we are going to publicize. Are we going to publicize in newspaper? Are we going to publicize only in social media or in WhatsApp? How we are going to do it, and how how many people will come to the event, managing everything. And we can make another team that is for the registrations. If we don't have the registrations, then sometimes we don't know how much is our capacity, how many people will attend to our contest. We want our contest to be filled with hundreds, 200s, 500s, right? So if we should have a target. If we are expecting like 200 people, then at least 400 people should register, so that 200 people will attend the event. Likewise, we should have a plan according. So for that, we can have another team. For educational matters, the contest, choosing the contest master, preparing the contestants, see the contestants' eligibility, and see manage with the chief judge, coordinating with all this. We can give it to the education team. And chief judge team, these are not other people will not know who are the judges. So judge and the team will coordinate the briefing and to see their eligibility and the work what they have to do. the timers team. We can arrange a chief timer and two timers. At least for the contest, we need 2 timers and one backup timer. Even though it's club contest, we need 2 timers. So for this, we can give one person to arrange the timers team and to manage it and brief the timers. Sergeant at arms. So Sergeant at arms for physical meetings has a greater role, arranging the venue and whether all the equipment are properly in place and in working condition, and all these public meeting venue place arrangements we can do. The Sergeant at arms team can do it. And video recording, also we can have a separate team so that video recording and photography, because we need there are a lot of PR marketing. If you want to do it after the event, there has to be properly recorded and given it to the PR team. And of course, for the international contest, people, if they want to, people who wants to go for international speeches, for TMI, for those the district should give the recording for. So it is preferable to have a separate recording team, video recording team, to manage this and hand over to TMI. So these are which we chose that would be great to have these teams, but we can increase or reduce according to our level. For example, our club is a small club which has only 12 members. For this, you don't need all these subcommittees. You can have few subcommittees, but not all. Like, for example, chief judge team is very important, educational team is very important, and say PR and marketing team. Others we can manage. Likewise, sometimes we can merge also, like a registration team and PR team and video recording team. We can merge it, and responsibilities we can give it as one team. Likewise, we can manage it according to the event. But if we want to have a full-fledged event in a grand level, it is preferable to have more subcommittees, and on top, the contest chair will manage each and every session. So managing these subcommittees, is it easy? Still, there are some important points we have to note it. We have to care when we are making these subcommittees. These points we have to think and act wisely. One important point is choose the right subordinate teammates. Currently, we don't get any member and we choose some lazy person who does not work at all to your team and who does not respond. So we will face problem at last, right? So to avoid this, when we are choosing, make sure that choose the persons, choose your subordinate teammates which are more, I'm not saying experienced, but at least committed persons. When I choose my teammates, I always choose the people who are close to me, because I know that who are close to me are more, they respect each other, and they easily we can coordinate with those people. Other than the chief judge always has to be independent. And streamline your communication channels from top to bottom. What is the meaning of this? The event chair tells something to subcommittee, say chief judge. Chief judge does not coordinate with the judges, then it will be a problem, right? So when the PR, when something is informed to PR head should communicate it in a properly to the bottom, to their subordinates. And if there is anything bottom from some subordinates, you are getting any responses, those we have to communicate to event chair. Likewise, the communication has to be clearly managed. Now we have WhatsApp groups. Still, if we have to make sure that everything, whatever we are doing, it is communicated to all the parties. For example, PR team does something. If the educational team does not know it, then there is an issue. So in between the subcommittees also, we have to make sure that the communication happens smoothly. Brief the team. Even experienced Toastmasters and experienced Toastmasters also, it is important that to brief and make sure that they clearly understand their process. People, they switch off their videos and they listen, they listen or sometimes do other work as well. So make sure that when you brief all the teammates, they understand what you are saying. Recognize the team. Usually all the contest, after the contest, people recognize their teammates. But other than that, personally, each and every team member recognize it, because it is very important. Because of them, the event has been success, not because only one person's work. Everyone has put their hands and supported, put their thoughts and made it success. So it's important to appreciate each and every person in public, social media, as well as individually as well. Resolve conflicts and discuss with contest chair. If there's any conflicts happen during the session or when you are making, it can happen as well. Please discuss with your contest chair and resolve your conflicts as soon as possible, earliest. Expect surprises, arrange for backups always. Okay, I think I have covered most of the area. So make it something extraordinary. I have attended only one physical contest. That is my area contest 2 years before or 3 years before. DTM Allen was organizing the event. And it was an amazing. Still, I remember how DTM Allen arranged the contest before, after, and how he publicized. You can go to social media, Area 31 social media, and see how he has arranged it. It's not that only he can do, or DTM Khalid can do, not DTM Mona can do, not like that. If we plan it properly and execute it, definitely our events also will be colorful, like all these events happening, and people will talk about our event years and years. Thank you everyone. And last, I would like to thank DTM Mona for giving the opportunity and guiding me, and also DTM Siham for guiding me. Guiding is very important. You make all these subcommittees. You don't have a guidance committee, then it's a little bit risky. So have a guidance committee before all of